So I'm here today to open up a Super Nintendo for the very first time, and what I need to do here is inspect my motherboard for the revision because I want to get a edge enhancer from Lord Voutar, and I'm excited about that device because it'll essentially give this nearly as equal as the one chip SNES. So it's proven its results and they look spectacular. I suspected that one the first time I went around with it, as you guys probably seen. Okay, so the top comes off as easy as that. I also actually just want to do a real good inspection. I might do a full teardown and a restoration here. It does look clean. This was a nice pickup that I recently got on eBay. I did an unboxing even here on the channel, and this is my first time looking inside of it, and it's nice and clean. This was a good pickup, so it doesn't need much of a restoration, and it has its front decal intact and everything, so I don't think I'm going to be submerging that in the sink and doing the soapy water and everything like I normally would. So I'll give it a good inspection, though I want to check all the capacitors and maybe even take an inventory. I might even decide to actually measure these all up myself and see if I can, because I've been making a few orders now on Mausers and stuff. I'm getting familiar with how their system works, so I'm be curious to learn how to measure and order up replacement parts for all of these. That's difficult information to find, and I know Console 5 is the source for that, and I wish it was as simple as just getting those to Canada regularly, and I guess it kind of is, but I also kind of want to build up an inventory here of my own of a bunch of different kind of spare parts beyond just capacitors and everything, and I know that he has all that too, I guess, but just up here in Canada and stuff, I like to order lots of different things from Mausers and DigiKeys, so learning how to work their websites and choose replacement parts will be beneficial. So I guess I need to continue taking off screws here because I don't see my model number or anything yet. I think it's underneath the front here. So yeah, like I said, this is the first time ever in a Super Nintendo, so I'm going to just continue pulling out of the components. So just bring that release there. I'm not sure this was the order I'm supposed to do this in. That spring looks easy enough to get back, but obviously I still need to release some more screws that I see over here that are probably still attached to this. I was wondering if that front RF shield, it might even actually be free. Probably free, but I think it's maybe captured by this. We're just going to pull out the screws we can see. Okay, well that came out easier that time. Not sure why there. Okay, well I think that was freed the whole time too. And that's going to be I'm an RGB 01. So I'm going to be able to record that information because there's a bunch of different edge enhancers for different motherboards, and I wouldn't have even been able to. I hope he gets his orders up soon because in Canada I'm not even able to order from his store, so I'm not sure what my options are going to be and how soon I'm going to be able to get one, but I need to be at the ready because I know how quick this stuff goes. It's trying to get in on some of these rounds took me 3 tries to get on, and I finally do have my pre-order in for a SPS, and I'm in the first batch too, so I was there, and I've been there for the last 2, and missed out. The last one before that was in the minute. I was training for it, and I was there in the second, and by the time I got my things in the cart, and it was the 1 minute, and I got an email or a text notification to confirm in just 1 minute, and I still didn't get in on that round. But this one I did, and I'm in the first batch, so I'm real happy about that. And so I know how quick I need to be if the opportunity comes up to get one. So I need to have this information on hand here and be at the ready to get my order in. So I'm gonna maybe continue to tear this down a little further and do some cleanup. Let's just see what we got here on the back. We can continue to pull more screws out. Okay, that felt like it released the motherboard. There's a ribbon cable here at the front. Not sure what the best way to release that is. Oh, that was easy enough. Okay, well that's what I kind of wanted to do, was get inside of here, give this a good inspection. Everything looks pretty good. Come in there and we're going to do some cleaning. You guys know how much I like my cleaning, so I'm probably going to check out the capacitors. And on a first glance there doesn't appear to be any problems, which is a good sign. So this is a good working unit. It's clean, as you guys can see. Very clean inside. Yeah, I'm going to give this a good wash before I reassemble it. So I may bring you guys along for the cleaning, or I may not, because you guys probably seen enough of that on this channel. But yeah, what I really needed to know, as you guys know already, was just that model number. So from here we're good, and this will get a bit of a restoration of its own, and it's actually going to basically go on the shelf until that edge enhancer comes, because I still have aspirations of getting a one chip. I kind of got a line on one. In fact, if you guys heard that, it was my eBay there, so that might be it. I don't know yet. But I do also want to get an edge enhancer, because I actually want to have both, and probably be more variants beyond that. But that is kind of a minimal of what I want around here, is at least to have one chip, and then an edge enhanced modded one too. So and it's going to be important to have the shells be nice and clean too, because I want to. The Super Nintendo is my favorite system of all time, and its games are also by far my favorite of all time. So the preservation of these Super Nintendos is important to me, and I'm going to continue to love them for a long time. So preservation is what I do around here. If you guys like this kind of stuff, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.